So I was really late to this last festal. One thing on top of another, followed by some miscalculations as I attempted to adapt and save time meant I was taking even longer. On top of figuring out my new money card does not count for transportation. So I missed my bus, then found out I could have walked there in less time than it took to wait for the next one. So when I got there, they were almost all out of complimentary food. All of the entertaining or intriguing presentations were already done, the ones that interested me. So I did not know what to put down. And that's what took so long to put up a written one. So let's start with what I did get to take part, and at least partially. I got to taste the soup, which is not soup portion of the complimentary food, because that's all they had left. They kept saying rice was coming. I never saw it arrive before I had to go. The soup was spicy in a way that is so many flavors other than spicy. We don't really have vernacular, or at least I don't know much that describes flavors like these. But I'll give it my best shot. No food trucks this time. But there was the aforementioned complimentary cuisine that I was too late for. As for the spices in that curry, they hit me too rapidly to pick out anything specific. Still, I was glad I got to have some. I didn't find a lot of openings for portraiture either, which was a shame. There was an excellent red fusion of cultural garb on display. Oh well, can't actually catch 'em all. Right across from there was a setup that looked like a museum exhibit. That wasn't going to run out until they had to disassemble it, so I got to enjoy some of that at least. All of that. As for what was going on other parts of Seattle Center, really nothing related to the festival. Instead, there was a rave company called Brownies and Lemonade. I commented on the shredder shirt that one of the admins was wearing, the volunteer or employee helping out of several others to set up. And we got to talking about turtles and my own speculation, and how I thought certain Saban-era mistakes could have been avoided if they'd been thinking with more than just a checkbook. He eventually had to get back to work, but said it was very nice talking to me. And then all that was left was what was inside of the Armory building. I got my customary bunch of photos about the fourth floor ads, and several signs beyond that. There was a street magician outside, at the same time that the stage magician, whose show I had missed, was selling $25 magic sets. Talk about bad timing. Speaking of bad timing, that condemned house I've been meaning to seek out up close had been recently torn down. Whoops. Acting on the advice of a counselor selling her wares, I took the long walk back, and finally checked out the Cottontail. In spite of all those books and the Alice in Wonderland details painted on the exterior, the structure's shape and hours say bar. And bar it was. This also let me photograph more printed adverts for you. I should probably wrap up each of these vids going forward with even more of these. However I do these going forward, please like, share, comment, follow, and all the rest of that online stuff.